Hey, this is Kevin Pollak, and you're listening to WithoutYourHead.com. But I guess you knew that, didn't you? Unless, of course, you lost your head.
All right, we are back. Welcome to Without Your Head Horror Radio. I am Nasty Neil, along with my right-hand man.
Jeepers John.
Jeepers?
Yeah.
A different one each week.
That would make me terrible, Troy.
Oh, man. And right off the bat, we're not going to have any nicknames for him. We've got Henry Hill on the program. Do you have a nickname?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really. Henry, the Lucky Man.
Lucky Man, all right. Real-life good fella?
Pardon?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. I thought maybe we'd call you the real-life good fella.
Yeah, that's what I was when I was a youngster. I wanted to be a gangster, but I quite left that subculture that you gotta excuse my dogs if they bark once in a while.
That's all right.
I got 3 dogs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Did you have a nice St. Patrick's Day?
Actually, I had 2 green beers.
Uh-huh.
And I'm making corned beef and cabbage as we speak.
Oh, okay.
I had some good Irish stew at this club I hang out and do a great. But it's a really nice place.
Yeah. When we called you up, you thought it was Friday, so I thought maybe you enjoyed your St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, I did. I did. Like I said, but I only had 2 beers. I was a good boy.
Uh-huh.
I try every day to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. And, sometimes it's difficult, but sometimes it's not,
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. Some people might not know, but you currently have some, you have a lot of art up on eBay?
Yeah, I have, a lot of it is scenes from the movie. A lot of it is just, I call it mob art. I don't know, it's entertainment. It's very inexpensive. And when I leave this wonderful earth, hopefully, guys that invested, $50, $75, $100, it's better than the market the way it is.
Right.
Real problem.
Now, was that something like you were always into, just painting just for, something to do, or when did you get into it?
Actually, I didn't even know I can paint until I was in I was in college. Well, I was in college. I mean, we call it college. I was in a penitentiary, and I took an art class up, and I found out that I had a little talent,
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if the hack or the officer in charge was blowing smoke on my head, but I worked on a few cookbooks. I mean, I did a cookbook also, but I worked on a few art books. And it's I don't know, pop art. I don't even know what you want to call it,
Yeah.
It's called mob art. That's what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like to work with? Do you do mostly oils?
No, I love to do water.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. I emailed it to you earlier today, but Troy here drew a little caricature of you for our website.
Is that right? Yeah, forwarded it to me.
Yeah, I emailed it earlier. It's probably in there. You probably just haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, we usually talk about movies on here, so we're going to talk a little bit about Goodfellas, if you don't mind. If you haven't, if you're not talked out about it.
No. I mean, it's surreal. There's a movie about, made about your life, and I mean, it was quite the experience, and I had no experience whatsoever with Hollywood, and I got raked over the coals pretty good. But I also made a quite a few hours, you know.
Mm. So you said, like, you don't think you got, like, what you deserve from the movie?
Well, yeah, it was so weird, you know. We did the book Wise Guy first, you know, I did with Nick Pileggi. And, you know, and then I did a call one day from Michael Porter, you know, and I knew who he was. You know, I read the Times occasionally. And there's Michael Porter, and he's interested in doing a sequel to Goodfellas. And we negotiated, and we come up with a substantial figure, and and from then on, it's all history.
Right. Now, I know on, I think it was on the commentary, you talked like...
a little louder?
Was
I'm having trouble. Can you speak up a little louder?
Yeah, no problem. I know on the commentary track, you talked like that you coached Deniro a bit to get into the role of Jimmy the Gent. What was that?
Yeah. Well, Marty had never directed Ray Liotta. And he didn't want me to meet Ray until after after he finished directing him. But he wanted me to, to coach Deniro. And I'll tell you the truth. I mean, not knowing the first, it's like I don't know if it's fly a jet, but it's like, to me it was like flying a rocket ship. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the questions he'd ask me, and he'd talk to me 2 or 3 or 4 times a day, before he would even go out and do a scene. And I thought the guy was, I'll tell you the truth, I thought there was, it was 50 cents short, little that I know, and what a fantastic director he is and producer, and, so that's till I got into the movie business, and which it's paid off. I mean, I don't make a lot of money. I make a little bit of money, mainly with my artwork, like I said, and I got a kid in college, and I just In the beginning of the movie, it says, all my life I always wanted to be a gangster. And I'll tell you, when it came down, push comes to shove, all I wanted to do was get out of that life, and I couldn't. I joined the Army, I joined the 82nd Airborne. I tried every way, but, put my resignation papers in. Mm-hmm. And in that field of work, put your resignation papers in.
Were you unhappy at all that? Were you unhappy that they didn't have any of your military experience in the movie?
I can't hear you.
Were you depressed or unhappy that they didn't have any of your military experience in the movie?
Well, can you speak up? Yes, I'll answer that question. I had no discipline as a child. I mean, I came from a family of 8. Irish. My mother was born in Sicily. My father, my father's mother was born in Ireland. In fact, I'm going to go to Ireland this September. And, I want to visit the pub where my grandfather used to hang out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't hardly hear you. Is there any way to... or maybe let me get another phone. Hold on a second.
All right. Yeah, no problem.
Maybe it's just for long. Hold on.
We'll be right back.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear us better now?
Oh. Much better.
All right.
Okay, good.
Much better.
All right. Yeah, what I asked before was, were you surprised that like they didn't have any of your military experience in the movie?
Well, they cut 36 minutes of the movie out because it was Marty argued with Warner Brothers. He wanted to get in there, and the military was a blessing for me. I mean, it taught me discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Besides being a good patriotic citizen. And I was in a crack outfit, 82nd Airborne. And I tell you, I enjoyed almost every day of my military service.
Mm-hmm. So you said Deniro would call you like 4 or 5 times a day. Was Scorcese the same way, or did he not get your input as much?
I beg your pardon?
Did Martin Scorcese get your input a lot as well?
Oh yeah. I mean, I helped. I mean, every page, and every line. I worked. I mean, I should have got credits. I didn't know nothing about the business.
Mm-hmm.
I should have got screen credits, which it didn't matter to me. I got a nice paycheck from Warner Brothers. Right now, we're having a little dispute over my back end money. They claim that the movie's still in the red. And I don't want to go into court with them.
Right.
But I might have to. And even if I don't wind up with a nickel, at least maybe my grandkids will wind up with something.
Yeah,
right.
Mm-hmm. I have to say, the commentary with you and the FBI agent, they call it the cop and the crook commentary, that's like really entertaining. And the agent is, I believe his name is Edward McDonald. He really seems excited, like talking about all the different characters.
Well, Ed was the head of the organized crime strike force in Brooklyn. They have the Eastern District and the Southern District, and Ed was the Eastern District. He was equivalent to Mayor Giuliani. Before he became the head U.S. Attorney of organized crime.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a hell of a nice guy, and we became friends over the years. And he's just a super dude, and he was my psychiatrist, my drinking partner, he was everything to me that I needed at the moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it hard for you to watch the movie the first time you saw it, since it was so separated from that world?
Well, I felt so detached, from the world. When I left that world, I think it was the best day of my life, And in the movie, I said, I would rather be the president or be a gangster.
Mm-hmm.
That is completely, I'm so I am so,
the opposite of that.
So just, I watched the movie a few times, and I don't believe that was me. Listen, I never murdered. I had transactional immunity. I could admit it to 100 murders. I never killed anyone. Not that I'm a nice guy. I hit guys with baseball bats. I cracked a couple of heads in my time. But I wasn't a good fella. I was a little fucking snot nose. I was a little gangster. And I thought that was cool. And I don't recommend it to any child today. You know, any kid today that even thinks about going into that life, or the life of organized crime, or, you know, drugs or whatever, I still do not recommend it, you know, because there's only two ways out of that life. You know, it's in a pine box or a hole in the ground, you know, and you know, and it's you know, it's twice as hard on my family. It was on my family than myself.
Do you still keep in contact with any of your family?
Oh, of course, absolutely, and I still keep in contact with Karen. In fact, she takes care of my son. My son is in the University of Tallahassee, and in fact, I've heard two stories that he's got a full scholarship for basketball, and which God, I hope.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do with the papers.
All right. Selling a lot of paintings. Yeah. Now, actually, before we went on air here, you were telling us that you do some work with Larry Flint.
Yeah, well, I do. Yeah, I do club appearances.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I sign autographs and take pictures and
You're available for it.
you know, watch the dirty girls. You know,
it's hard stuff.
It's a tough job.
When you're signing autographs, what would be like the most requested line that you write on the autograph?
Well, the most available autographs, I don't know, you know, go get your shine box. Hold on a second, Lisa. What is the most request I get for, you know? What is the most requests I get for autographs?
Get your shine box.
Get my shine box.
Get your shine box this month.
I think get my shine box. You know, and
yeah, that'd be a great one.
You know, and my dad was an electrician, and my dad always wanted me to be an electrician.
Mm-hmm.
There was a father and son union in New York, you know, and I come home one day, I built a shine box. My father, well, he didn't hit me over the head with it, but he busted it up with his, you know, steel-toe boots. And he just says, you know, you'll never get on your knees, you know, and shine anybody's shoes. Not that it's a big profession, you know, but he says, my son is not going to shine shoes, you know. And so I went down. I took a shortcut in life. I did. I mean, I got so addicted to that lifestyle as a young boy, you know, and I could see why kids today, they get involved in that, you know, drugs and that lifestyle. And I just, you know, like I said, I see the movie occasionally, you know, and I feel so detached from the life that I lived and that you know, I was part of, and I am not proud of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know the movie was great, and that, you know, was nominated for 6 Academy Awards and won one. But believe me, I mean, I'm not proud of it at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know Marty should be proud of it. It was one of his greatest movies he made.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and I don't know, you know, I don't know how to put it in words. Not words that I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, it must be hard to have a movie made about you, which, I mean, at one point that'd be great to have a movie made about you, but at the same time it's about a lot of terrible things in your life, so you wouldn't want people to just remember you just for that.
You know, I come from a family of 8. I had a sister that was a nun. School to me made no sense. I was dyslexic. I didn't know how to read and write until I was in my late teens and early 20s. You know, and you know, it was difficult. I mean, school and me, it just didn't gel. I didn't get it. You know, I couldn't get it. Not, you know, maybe if I would have tried harder. But I was always, I guess, lazy is the right word to use. I'm not going to make no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
I was lazy. I took the shortcuts, and there's no shortcuts in life.
Mm-hmm. Now, they also say, My Blue Heaven is also based off your life. Is that true?
Absolutely. Yeah, Martin and, and Robin Williams did it. And, in fact, my daughter begged me, to get into Marty's camp, to be a part of his organization. My daughter was a pretty good actress. But after 2 movies, she comes to me and says, Dad, I want to go back to college. I do not want to be an actress anymore. I went to my 19-year-old daughter, No, you can't go back. And it was, it wasn't peaches and cream, and it wasn't French and beans either. But, I wish I could say I had no regrets, but I have a lot of regrets. I try to make amends every day. I try to be one grain of sand better today than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
And I just try to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't commit crimes. Occasionally, I don't drive, so occasionally I'll stand outside a bar, smoke a cigarette, and sometimes where I live, you're not even allowed to smoke in public. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, no problem. Have you actually ever tried the e-cigarette? Because Troy here, he smokes the e-cigarette now.
I've tried everything from, everything from patches.
Yeah, the patch didn't work for me either, or the gum. But the e-cigarette I like.
It hasn't worked for me, and maybe... Quiet, please. Princess.
What kind of dog do you have?
Pardon?
What kind of dog is that?
I have a Pom and 2 Chihuahuas.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the Pom is the mother.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 Chihuahuas. They're adorable.
Now we'll have the. Yeah, I was just telling everybody, we'll have the link right up on the website for your eBay store. Now, do you still sell your sauce?
Oh yeah, I have my sauce. Matter of fact, my sauce will be coming out in the next month. You'll be able to buy online and hopefully in Costco and Target.
Now, is that like your actual like a family recipe, or how did the recipe come about?
Well, it was my mother's recipe, and it took me 3 or 4 years. I had a restaurant in Nebraska at one time, and I started to make extra sauce because people requested, a quarter sauce or 2 quarters of sauce. And, I had to go to, jump through hurdles, for the approvals and this and that, for the states. And it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work, but we're to the point now where it'll be on the markets within 30 days. It'll be online, and hopefully it'll be in it'll be in Targets. I don't know if you have Targets in the UK. Well, wherever you are, you have Targets.
Yeah, we have Targets around here in Massachusetts.
Yep.
And hopefully, some will come of it. And, if it does, it does, The main thing I worry about is my artwork to make $50 to keep a roof over my head, put my son through college. I don't charge a lot of money. I'm very reasonable, Mm-hmm. I try to give back a little bit that was given to me, you know.
Has any famous people bought any of your artwork?
Yeah, actually you do.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to name their names. I don't know.
I don't know. It's hold on, Lisa. Let me introduce you to Lisa, my soulmate. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We just want to know if there's any famous people who bought Henry's artwork.
I said quite a few. The last person I was mayor of Las Vegas. He's a favorite of Henry's.
Uh-huh.
And also, you know who he is, Oscar?
No.
Oscar
I'm on
Goodman.
those sides.
He was.
Yeah.
Oscar Goodman. She was in Casino.
Oh, okay. I do know he is in.
Yeah, and a few of those guys in the movie Casino. Vito Colucci. I'm just thinking of the last couple of weeks. Vito Colucci, who's a detective and a cop, and he's got a TV show on one of those court TV things.
All right.
Johnny from Home Improvement or Extreme Homes, whatever that is, Extreme Makeover or something. Johnny.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Henry, we give a lot of paintings away.
That's pretty. Yeah, is that pretty cool though? When someone famous buys his artwork.
A lot of rock and roll stars. We live near a lot of them, and they adore Henry. And I can't even tell you how many. There's been so many people. So, how would you like a painting by Henry Hill? You'd like it, right?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the email or not, but I emailed you the picture that Troy here drew for our website of Henry.
Oh, I'm going to put it up. Is it on my email?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it up on... Oh, so why don't you draw a nice picture of Henry? What is it, like cartoon stuff?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll send you my address so you can draw one.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah, just email it to me. I'll send it to you.
So what else do you need? Do you need Henry? Henry's cooking right now. He's making corned beef and cabbage from yesterday. We were out all day yesterday, and he wanted that for St. Patrick's Day. I guess better a day late and a dollar short than not at all.
Yeah, very true.
What would you say his specialty is?
Of my Italian food? Well,
yeah.
I have an Italian cookbook. It's Henry Hill's Wise Guy Cookbook. And it's all my mother's recipes, a couple I stole here in famous restaurants all over the country and all over the world. But mainly I always add a little bit or, improvise certain different ingredients. And I have a cooking show possibly in a hopper. I got another reality show possibly in a hopper. I just need one of them to pop. I just want to get my son through college and law school. I have an attorney, and environmental attorney. And I just want to get him through school, and have a better life than I had as a youngster.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had a bad life. I always thought I was a poor kid. I wasn't. My dad started Local 3 in New York, the electrical union.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have followed that profession, but I was a knucklehead, as they would say.
Well, we'll let you get back to cooking your corned beef and cabbage there. I think Lisa was looking forward to that. And we'll let everybody know again. You can get all your Henry Hill paintings on his eBay store. It's Mob, Star, Pop, Star, Artie, Art by Henry Hill. But we'll have the link right on the website, so you can click and be a lot easier.
But it's Mob Art on eBay, and it's very reasonable, and it's. Like I said, it's different art, you know what I mean? It's goofy, but it ain't goofy, you know what I mean? I put my heart in it, I do.
Mm-hmm. You go on.
Listen, like I said, I can't change my past, but I can do better today than I was yesterday.
All right. We'll appreciate your time here tonight.
Pardon?
I was just saying we appreciate your time here tonight.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And anytime, give me couple of days heads up, and if I'm available, I'll be glad to talk to you guys again.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot.
Definitely.
All right, brother. You guys be good, and maybe you'll have a better football team next year.
All right, you take care. Thanks a lot.
Only kidding. All right. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy the weather.
You too.
This is Tom Noonan. You're listening to Without Your Head.